Welcome to the very first video podcast for Carmel High School's Division of Theater and Film. I'm Mr. Peterson, and on behalf of Miss Cassidy, Mr. Seelig, and Mr. Harvey, I would like to welcome you to our wild and busy world. We're very excited about this 2013-2014 school year and thought this might be a great way to share what we're doing in this very incredibly busy place. The school year started off quickly with our very first performance of the year being the Laramie Project.
During the next year, they will return several times and conduct over 200 interviews. The play you're about to see is edited from those interviews, as well as from journal entries by members of the company and other found texts. Company member Greg Parati.
My first interview was with Sergeant Detective Hing of the Laramie Police Department. At the start of the interview, he was sitting behind his desk, sitting something like this.
As part of the Indianapolis Fringe Festival, the talented cast of Eric Stockholm, Gus Lieger, Laura Ellsworth, Kathleen Maloma, Haley Glickman, Duncan Moran, Andrew Cathan, and Ruthie Barakat performed 6 times downtown in the Cook Theater in the old Centrum building. Performances were very well attended, and many tears were shed at this truly moving depiction of a young man, Matthew Shepard, in Laramie, Wyoming. Last week, auditions were held for this year's Studio One Acts. This year, we're performing 5 different one-act plays directed by 5 different students for 3 performances next month. This year's one-acts are very different, but are all hilarious. First, there's Funeral Parlor, directed by Eric Wiegand, Words, 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 directed by Andrew Cathan, Car Wash, directed by Gus Lieger, and Captive Audience, directed by Laura Ellsworth, and Tongue Tied, directed by Eric Stockholm. The cast list for these shows was posted last Friday, and we'd love to congratulate Kathleen Maloma and Adam Smith for making Funeral Parlor, Lucas Crum, Aaron Guevara, and Amanda Warnock for Words, Words, Words. Car Wash will star Matt McDonald, Megan Arrington, and Michael Muldowney. Duncan Moran, Mariana Moondragon, Ian Bossing, and Kinsey Erickson will be a captive audience, and Kristen Barnes and Bill Fole will be tongue-tied. Another highlight to this week was watching the comedy sports team perform downtown as part of the Indianapolis Fringe Festival. They entertained a rather small but boisterous crowd under the tent on the corner of Massachusetts and College Avenues. In true busking fashion, they passed the hat after the improv group from Ball State performed, and so our split of the cut was a whopping $10. But that's a great start to the season. The kids did a great job adapting to a strange stage and an even stranger audience. Thanks to the parents who came. You weren't strange. Thank you. In class news, the second-year film students had a great meeting with Toby Stark. She wants to do the class to produce a video to help advertise Chaucey's Place, a not-for-profit organization that helps prevent child sexual abuse. The class will be producing a short, emotionally charged video clip to help Chaucey's Place in its fundraising efforts. The students are very excited about this professional opportunity. Well, there's so much to talk about, and I'm sure I missed something, but now it's time to look to the future. Well, not that far distant away future. Here's what's coming up this week. Thursday, not only will be the PTO open house, where I hope to see all of your parents, but this Thursday will also be our first Rising Star meeting of the year. It should be awesome. The board has been meeting and planning some really different things for us to do at our meetings this year. We'll also check out our chocolate bars for our annual candy sale. It's our one and only fundraiser for the year, and we use the proceeds to pay for such wonderful things as our hayride, parties, and awards. If you can't make this meeting this Thursday, don't worry. We'll have another meeting at our usually scheduled time. It's the first Thursday of each month. So it'll be September the 5th is our next meeting. And just so you keep thinking about things to come, we will be having auditions for 6 new members to our school's comedy sports team. We'll be starting with training sessions that we'll have during SRT. Just see me in room P123 for a pass. And our first session is this Friday, August 30th. So that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Have a good week this week, and if there's anything you want me to mention in this podcast, feel free to visit me in P123 or just email me at jpeterson@ccs.k12.in.us. Thanks.